What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's J Marie. If you watched the last video, you know that we are recapping or we're following along with the Ultimatum, the Queer Love Season 2. So if you didn't go watch the last video with the cast recap, go watch that so you can know where we're starting off at this time. Now, in the last episode, I explained why I wanted to cover this show. I talked about my love-hate relationship with reality TV, specifically ones about love, but I am here for this season, this experiment. It hurts to watch, I'm not going to lie. I consider myself an empath, so sometimes I be feeling what people be going through. I told y'all that I didn't watch the trailer. I did end up watching the trailer, so let me correct that. Danae is not Danae. Her name is Dana, and Magan is just Megan. So some of y'all may pronounce the A. She's just gonna be Megan to me, and Dana is Dana. So let's get into it. Let's talk about episode 1 that was titled Either You Want to Marry Me or Don't, and that is quoted by Brittany. So we're introduced to the couples. They're telling us how long they're together, and they're also explaining why they don't want to be married, the people who are being issued an ultimatum. So I got my notes because I was writing, okay? I was writing. And I just want to talk about each couple and why the person who was given this ultimatum, why they don't want to get married. Yes, I'm going to put a little bit of my opinion in, but the first episode of the ultimatum is cringe to me. It's always a little cringe because these people are doing something that's super uncomfortable. I come to this house with my person, my partner, and then we break up, and then I have to flirt with other people. So I'm not going to comment on the awkwardness. It's very awkward, but as the show goes on and everybody starts to get comfortable, because they definitely was loosening up a little bit on that liquor, you could tell. But once things start to flow, then we'll really get the tea, we'll really get the drama. Right now, I'm just picking up on like little small things about how people react and respond and how they are when they see their partners. So let's get into why the people who are being issued the ultimatum don't really want to get married. So let's start with Brittany and AJ. Like I told y'all, they have been dating for 5 years. Brittany comes off as somebody who is very independent. Like, she figured out, she got her own, she don't need her partner for anything. And what I'm hearing is that AJ kind of wants to be needed in a way. Not only does she want to not compare to Brittany, but she wants to have her shit together like Brittany, if not more than what Brittany has. I'm not going to comment on that right now because I'm going to see how that whole mentality plays out. I'm not saying it's a bad headspace to be in, but I think she should really just appreciate who her partner is and allow her to be independent as much as she is. But I don't know, AJ, I'm gonna tell y'all that what I have in my notes for later on in the episode, she's a sweet talker, okay? She's definitely getting comfortable playing into what she's supposed to, but AJ is a sweet talker. Now let's go to Haley and Pilar. I feel like their relationship dynamic was interesting because when they said they was been dating for 10 years, I said, oh my. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not somebody who rushes into like relationships or marriages or things like that, but And so when Pilar explains why she doesn't want to get married, I get it. Like, Pilar wants a wedding where her parents could be there. Like, she wants this almost traditional wedding, or just for her family to show up for her and be there on her special day, but she knows that isn't going to happen. And I get where Haley is coming from, but I think when we come to these cultural things and these people trying to navigate their relationship with their family first before getting into a marriage, I get that. 10 years is a long time to navigate that. She said her parents, she hasn't talked to her family for 3 years, so maybe that's something she's still working on. But I will tell you a red flag that I see with Haley and Pilar. They are each other's first girl relationships, and they've been together for 10 years, so I don't know how this house experience is going to go. I think that they may want to explore a little bit more because they are all that they know, but that's them. Now, Dana and Megan, I'm not gonna lie, they've been dating for 1.5 years. In my opinion, that's a little too soon to be getting married, but whatever, to each his own. Now, Megan's family she's Arab, and that's not culturally accepted. Like, that's just not accepted. But, the way that Danae puts it, not Danae, I'm sorry, Dana. I should have never started calling her that. I should have got her name right the first time, but Dana. I get where Dana is coming from. She's not saying that she doesn't understand why she doesn't want to get married because of the cultural differences, but she made a statement that I wholeheartedly agree with. You need to stand up to your parents or your family or whomever. If this is who you are and this is what it's going to be, you need to put your foot down and let that be known. So I do understand why Dana is kind of like, if you don't fix this or get it together, then peace out. I get that. I truly understand that. Now let's get to Bridget and Kyle. They've been dating for 2.5 years, and I get where Bridget is coming from. Marriage just isn't a big deal to her. She feels like we have an understanding, and she also is asking Kyle, which is a very great question. What's the difference between me being your girlfriend and being your wife? Like, what's going to change? These are valid things. And I think that I'm great covering this because I understand all sides, and I think that some of the reasons why these people don't want to get married is valid. Like, it's really valid. So Bridget just like, hey, what's gonna change? What does a ring solidify? What does a marriage certificate solidify? And I get that because that's not keeping people from cheating, doing whatever they want to do. Is not stopping them. So what? Because even when you cheat, if Bridget knows if you cheat or you do something, I'm leaving you. What's the point of like doing this contract? And I feel like a divorce costs more than just breaking up. That's my opinion. Now let's get into Ashley and Marita. I'm not gonna lie, I did not catch how long they've been dating. I'm not gonna say they're like not my favorite couple, but I told y'all I've been paying attention to how people respond to what their partner is saying and just the dynamic. And Ashley and Marita are interesting because they already have this 5-year gap. Marita is 25, Ashley is 30, but Marita put that she feels empty in the relationship and she doesn't feel like Ashley is doing enough. I mean, that's just her opinion. That's her take why she doesn't want to get married. I'm not really sure what it is that she wants from Ashley, what Ashley isn't doing. Maybe we'll get off into that later. But Marita is here to have a good time, okay? Sis is ready to mingle. So I don't know if she's ready to get into this character or, you know, just play the role, but Ashley isn't feeling it. And I personally feel like the way that Ashley kind of reacted to Marita's response of, I feel empty in this relationship, I picked up on that response, like that, her body language, I ain't really care for it. Now, Marie and Mel have been dating for 4 years, and for some apparent reason, they look so familiar to me. Like, I don't know if they have familiar faces, if maybe they've been in something that I've watched, but they have familiar faces. Anyways, Marie, she is issuing the ultimatum, and Mel doesn't want to be married because she feels like through her childhood, like any woman she has been introduced to, they here today, gone tomorrow. So it's that abandonment type of thing. But Marie feels like the food truck that they share, which is something that Mel really wanted to do, and Marie is like, I'm on board because this is what you want to do and I'm supporting you. She just feels like she's being put to the side for that business. So, I mean, for Mel, do I understand why you don't want to get married? I get your reason, but y'all want to know what throws me off the most? When the people who are issued the ultimatum come here like not even looking for love, but finding other people that they feel like they could be married to. So that was the rundown of the couples, how long they've been together, and why the people who are being issued this ultimatum don't want to be married. So of course, I think, what did they do? They had the dating. So they did the dating part where all of them kind of date. And I think it's funny because These are gay women. They speed dating. These are gay women, and you know, some people, they like to be like, oh, femme, and the masculine presenting woman. Like, people like to try to feel like a femme and a mass presenting woman should be together. And I think it was interesting to kind of see some of these women aren't into femme women, or some of these women aren't into masculine women, but they still played the speed dating. They still did what they needed to do. But Dana and Mel definitely were clicking. They definitely had a vibe that was there. I'm somebody also, like, I could tell when people are like truly clicking and not forcing it, and I just feel like they clicked. So Dana and Mel clicked, but then Pilar, I told y'all, because Pilar and Haley have been together, just them. Haley and Pilar, they are each other's first girlfriends. So Pilar, she's torn right now. And y'all, she's torn between Bridget and Kyle, which is a couple. And it was funny because she was like, I just can't believe I will be in a love triangle. I think it's funny, but I also, something about Pilar I really like. I feel like she needs time to really explore and just really see, not to see if this is what she wants, but I just want to see how this plays out for Pilar and Haley, because they are all that they know and they've been dating for 10 years. I told y'all, AJ is a sweet talker. So if you watch the show, you know that generally after speed dating, you want to have somebody in mind that you want to do this trial marriage with. And I feel like AJ is just going for anybody. Like, she's telling everybody they clicking, they vibing, and she just down with whatever. I don't know if the drinks are hidden or what's going on with AJ, or she just playing the game, but she's been a sweet talker, and Marita is falling for it. Like, maybe Marita isn't feeling anybody else, so she just feels like, okay, I'm gonna do this trial marriage with AJ. We'll see. So then they keep dating, and everybody's kind of clicking, and I still feel bad for Magan. I feel bad for Magan because she really isn't feeling anybody. She's trying, and you could just tell in her face that it's eating her up inside. And I told y'all, I feel really bad for her. So that was the speed dating part. And then they had this part where they like do a happy hour, cocktail type of hour, and baby. So this is the part where things kind of speed up. We're kind of getting a little bit of drama. We've seen how some of these people may feel about seeing their exes, talk to other people, but let me tell y'all what I got from this little happy hour portion. Mel is getting straight to the point. She pulled Dana aside. They talking like she don't care. Oh no. She pulled Brittany aside and started talking to Brittany, my bad. But I still feel like Mel is really feeling Dana no matter what. AJ, I told y'all, sis is playing. I feel like it's like baseball, like come on, play ball, because she playing, she doing what she's supposed to, but at the end of the day, just think about if her partner does find somebody else. I think that she's just trying to make sure that she is getting the best out of this experience, and yeah. So that was kind of the first episode. Like I told y'all, it's slow, it's a little cringe. We're trying to get these people to mingle and get comfortable with each other. But of course, at the end of episode 1, they left us with Magan talking to Dana like, I don't want to do this. She don't want to do it. And you can tell with her actions, with just everything, she don't want to do it. And I do think that it is kind of unfair to not force people. I don't want to say force, but sometimes you do have to give it some time for people to really feel like this is the person that you want to be married with. Again, Dana and Magan, y'all been dating for a year and a half. I kind of understand that Magan may feel like I need more time to make sure this is real before I really, disrupt my relationship with my family or whatever it might be. So, I don't know. I get where Magan is coming from, but y'all, do y'all think Magan is going to walk away? I know some of y'all might have skipped ahead, but I'm on episode 1. Do y'all think Magan is going to walk away from this experience? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Is Magan staying or is Magan going? We seen last time some of these couples do leave. It kind of messes up what's going on with the show and I don't even want to call it a game. It kind of messes up the chances of people getting the full experience. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think Magan should continue to stay and just go through the process? Magan was very honest about she won't forgive some stuff that might happen. So I don't know. You can see it multiple ways, that Megan is the one being issued an ultimatum, and now that we are here, you're basically telling me if I play into this experience, you're not going to forgive me. So in my head, you might break up with me anyway. But she's not feeling it. She's not connecting with anybody. Drop in the comments what y'all think about Megan. Drop in the comments what y'all think about AJ. And drop in the comments how y'all feeling about Ashley and Marita's dynamic. These are the couples. I mean, drop in the comments how you feel about any couple, to be honest. These are the couples that kind of like stood out to me. Ashley, definitely, you could tell she was feeling it emotionally, because she really wasn't, I'm not saying they weren't showing her, but you could just tell she wasn't feeling it just as much as Megan wasn't feeling it. So that's it, y'all. That's the recap of episode 1. I cannot wait to join y'all for episode 2. I'm gonna try to keep up as much as I can. I know we got 8 episodes out, and then the other 3 episodes come out July 2nd. Give me time. I'm doing these recaps because some of y'all might not want to sit down and watch this. So you can come here and get all the tea, all the information, and know what's going on with the couples. Share this with your friends if they watch the show and if they got some opinions. But make sure you subscribe. Subscribe, because I don't want you to miss any of the recaps. I don't want you to miss anything that's happening in the near future. I want you to make sure that you are up to date, because it's going to be rolling super fast. I don't even know if I'm ready. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. I can't wait for y'all to join me again. Like, subscribe, comment, do what you need to do, and share this with somebody who watches this show, that what y'all be saying on TikTok, I need somebody to talk to this about. Here I am. I'm the one. Come talk with me. It's J. Marie. Bye.